This is Maps Part 4. Just going to briefly go through the online data viewer, MassGIS. So this is Oliver, otherwise known as Oliver. You start with base maps. Here, these are just some options that are available. This tells you whether or not to show the coordinate locations, scale ratio, and the scale bar, which are these guys right here. Units, degrees, minutes, second, decimal degrees. That's just how to keep track of coordinates. Let's scroll through the different base maps. Google Terrain Map. It's got some default information. Google Road Map. This is the Google Hybrid, which combines aerial view with some annotations about the city and features. OpenStreetMap, colorful map that indicates streets. If you zoom in, you get more information naturally. This is a way of highlighting certain areas. So that's the OpenStreetMap. This is other years of ortho imagery. Current, I think this is current ortho imagery. So I'm zoomed in. Let's say we were, I have this selected it's clear location. Let's say City Hall. Just pan. Let's say City Hall were my site. And I want to do identify MBTA features. I would search for data layer, and let's say that rapid transit lines were something I wanted to superimpose on my map. You can zoom out a little bit, you see the Oliver starts to draw orange, green, the blue line, which ends at Bowden Street there. If you zoom out a little more, you see where these things live. So if proximity to public transportation were one of your criteria, proximity, remember 8 of you chose that, decided that that was important. This might be one way to start illustrating that. We could add there's commuter rail. These are trains. Commuter rail lines. There are not many directly in downtown Boston, but if you zoom out, you start to see that the gray lines indicate other train active and proposed. Okay, there. So the purple line starts to show where that where those lines exist in Boston. So if you wanted to be near where these trains take you, you would choose an area nearby here. There's also a way to locate bus stops. So if I double click on that, it's showing me that in addition to the MBTA rails, here are the places where the buses stop. If I change the base map to show me road maps, I could identify street labels. So I could say City Hall. Where's my site again? City Hall Plaza's pretty close to several MBTA, rapid transit terminals, and a couple of bus lines, one that runs along Washington Street and one that runs along Cambridge Street.